praise to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua.
Double to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you sincere brothers, pushing this word across four corners of the earth. The next one we're going to get into is about true happiness won't come into until the kingdom of heaven comes, okay?
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
That's the mind frame we're supposed to be in. Pray for a few days. That's why they mentioned the book of Habakkuk, hastening his day, So we're supposed to be in that same spirit as Habakkuk, because we know that America has an end to it, man. You see all the curses amongst our people. Why you want to be in a land like that? Why you want to consider to live and try to flourish in this land? Something is better for you and your own people. So that's why we're supposed to pray for a few days, man. And after that, that's when the kingdom of heaven is going to arrive.
What's something else, Elder?
Isaiah 45 and 5. All right, let me start at verse 3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. All right, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, and there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. All right, so the Lord God of Israel has a kingdom prepared for his people. 2/3 of our people are going to die on this side, but the Most High's elect, which symbolically is compared to a single grape from a cluster of grapes. He has a beautiful kingdom prepared for them, and they're going to be the first fruits of that kingdom. All right, so we mourn, we weep, we sigh, and we cry right now, but this is the preview, so to speak, or a prelude to what the Lord has prepared for us. So in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have true happiness. In the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have full strength, full energy. The Lord's going to give us our heart's desires in the kingdom, So we're going to have, finally, as the brother entitled it, true happiness.
I got a quick one. Hey, 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him.
Let's prepare. That's that kingdom, man. We keep talking about. There's gonna be new creatures. We're gonna have new planets to live on, new colors. Good. Everything's gonna be brand new for us, man. For us to enjoy, man. We're gonna be able to keep our high holy days. We're gonna be going to the land of Jerusalem and keep the high holy days. And we're gonna have the other nations in subjection, man. So we're looking forward to that, man. We have to take L's and all these things, but look what's coming ahead other days, man.
Isaiah 60:22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. Right. So basically, we're going to have a large family, man. Basically, we're going to have multiple women, and therefore, we're going to have larger families, man. Okay?
Hey, that makes sense because, back in the, I guess, the 1800s and the, 1900 or whatever, they used to have a large amount of kids,
Right.
But at the same time, they really couldn't enjoy those kids, man. It wasn't really true happiness, even though a kid is supposed to be a blessing in this day and time, but it's not really because we under subjection under Esau right now, so we cannot be able to enjoy our kids, man. It's sad, man.
That's right.
Like
Isaiah 25 and 8, he will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord power will wipe away tears from all faces.
He will swallow up death with victory because we're not going to die anymore, man. That's when, Lord, when we're part of the hopefully elect, we go into those chairs, our body's going to be changed, man. So we're going to have that extraterrestrial type of bodies, okay?
Will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord hath spoken it.
What's the rebuke of our people? Deuteronomy 28:15 on down, man. The curses are still over us, shall I say. You know, it's pretty much like that cartoon, that spiritual black cloud is over us everywhere we go, man. Because the curses cleave onto us because we are children of Israel, man.
I had one. Psalms chapter 37, verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
How you delight yourself into the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? You read the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You hang amongst men of the Lord. You know, that spirit comes on you. You know, you teach the word to your people, you know? You proclaim the downfall of this society. You delight yourself into the Lord. That's what he wants to do. We did a lesson not too long ago about the foolish preachers, you know, foolish preaching, okay? Because we're supposed to continue to push his word out, and that's how we delight ourselves into the Lord. That's how we hasten the day, man. That's how we praying for a few of my days to be shortened, for this kingdom to be taken down, okay?
Revelation 21, and I'll start at 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Right. So basically, hey, there's not, like the brother was saying, man, true happiness will be in the kingdom of heaven. And this is declared, no more death. Nobody, you know, we would never die because we would never break the laws, statutes, and the commandments. Why? Because, hey, the laws, statutes, and commandments are going to be in our inner parts. We're going to have that fleshly heart, okay? Neither sorrow, man, because it's going to be true happiness, man. So there's no need to be sorrowful if you're in a state of happiness of all time, nor crying, all right? Because we're going to be in peace finally, man. So you only cry when you're grieved, and our soul and our spirit would never be vexed because we're going to have the kingdom of heaven, man.
So you say that, 2 Peter 3.
Okay.
That's right, man. Our soul never gonna be vexed anymore, man. You see all these different abominations going on the earth, spiritual adultery. You know, you see how people worship these different holidays and stuff like that. You see homosexuals walking around that vex our spirit. So, 2 Peter 3.
Okay. Second. What they tell?
It's 2:8. So like,
All right. Hey, 2 Peter 2:8. For that righteous man dwelling among them is okay. Verse 7, 2 Peter 2:7, and delivered just lots. So like, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
We pretty much, as the hopeful elect, we like spiritual light, man. You know, we see all the abomination, like I previously mentioned, going on around the midst of this earth. Hey, that vests our spirit, man. What vests it even more that we had to bear it. You know, we had to endure all the hardships, you know. So that vests our spirit, seeing homosexuals getting married, seeing the people of our nation being homosexuals, and pretty much the things is going right for them. Because the scriptures say, let favor be shown to the wicked. So our people that sold out or whatever, they ruling and stuff like that, and you know what they had to do to get to it, that vests our spirit, man. And as a spiritual man, hey, we're supposed to pray for the downfall of this society. Why would you want to rule in a society like this, that you have a lot of money and things of that such, but your own people suffering, and a lot of your people are they homosexuals, you know?
That's right. Got something else?
Yeah, 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse. Hey, jumping back in 2nd Ezra 2:13 again. It says, Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. I jumped back into that because it said, hey, because the Lord had already commanded us to fast as well as pray and to watch continually.
right.
You know, so the prophets are looking at the signs of the times here in today's times.
right.
You know, in preparation for the kingdom that is to come.
That's right.
So we're getting kingdom ready. You know, now, so we can stay ready in a time when the whole world is gonna be in chaos and trying to prepare. You know,
Good.
what the Lord has prepared for us, as it is written, eye has not seen, and neither can the mouth utter the things that the Lord has prepared for us in the kingdom of heaven. You know, there's not gonna be some grandeur rapture happening where everybody's gonna be hand in hand, holly jolly, going into this earth that's gonna be coming down to planet Earth. You know, because that's a fairy tale, a big huge landmass with dirt, oil, and sand and grass and flowers and dandelions just descending. You say, oh, that's the kingdom of heaven right there. It don't work out like that. And because the kingdom of heaven is already within you.
That's right, man. And when we say with you, that we talking about the Israelite man, because everything starts under the Israelite man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
That's why you see the scripture say children of Israel is really talking about the men of Israel. Start with the elect.
I got a quick one. Isaiah 65 and 9. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountains, and mine elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. All right? You know? So that's what we're going into. We're going into the inheritance that the Lord has prepared for us. All right? Because the original promise that was promised unto Abraham, all right, was transferred over to Isaac, then it was transferred over to Jacob. But the whole lineage goes back to the so-called founding father, you know, for lack of words, Abraham, because he promised his seed was going to be blessed forever. And the Lord is not a man that he should lie, all right? Neither is he an individual that will break his promise, you know? So we're just patiently waiting for it, you know? And like the brother was saying, we'll finally be able to enjoy our children. We'll finally be able to enjoy the earth, food, you know, water, beautiful, you know what I'm saying, beautiful images and paintings and just everything that we can't enjoy here on this side. All right? I got a quick one too. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Hey, because Ezra's asked, he asked the angel, if the world was made for our sake, why do we not inherit it? You know? Hey, because that's the truth. Because we currently do not inherit the earth, man. All right? You found what you're looking for?
Yeah. Lamentations 4 and 20. So like in Lamentations 3 and 26, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. He that sitteth alone and keepeth silence, because he have borne it upon him.
We mentioned when you previously talking, brother, about hoping, you know, for the salvation, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. All the cursing we had to endure, all the hell we had to take, man. We're looking for the new kingdom, man. Yep. That's what it's all about, man. Hey, why you see brothers on the highways and the byways, no part of what type of weather we in, we had to do that to get to the kingdom. And that's where our true happiness is going to come.
Got some more?
No,
that was it. Okay. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You know?
So how long should homosexuality endure? How long should the other nations be over us? You know? How long should we eat GMO foods? How long we should see chemtrails flying over us, man? We have to continue to breathe in that. That's killing us every day, man. That's why it says in the book of Lamentations, 3rd chapter, it's of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Okay? So how long should we endure that, man?
Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
That's right. So all the curses that you read about Deuteronomy 28:15 on down, that's going to be a spiritual flip upon these other nations, man. You know, while they living pretty good right now, it's gonna be flipped around. And we slowly seeing that right now, man. Edom, they getting their kingdom snatched away from them. They know something is about to happen, man.
This is their heaven, and this is our hell. So when those tables are turned, all right, it will be our heaven, and it's gonna be their hell.
That's right.
Hey, because the Lord is a man that deals with perfect balance. Now he used these other nations, and particularly Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, as a whooping stick to get his people back in line.
That's right.
But after that's all said and done, he's going to allow us to place our hands upon them. And they're going to go into captivity and going to serve us.
Hey,
The
precept.
scriptures say double, man. They're gonna get double.
You give them double according to their works.
This is Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Good. That cup represents slavery, man. You know, you so-called Negroes, you went through a thing called translated slave trade. Okay, so we pretty much gonna have our type of slave trade for you in our kingdom.
That's
You
right.
know, where it says at the end.
Okay. Back in Lamentation 4:21, it states, Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy, verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Good.
Hey, is that not what Ezra asks? How long shall this endure?
Yeah.
He said he would no longer carry thee away into captivity. So that's how long it's going to endure. You know, hey, because we're approaching that time to where the Lord is going to stop the clock. All right.
Acts 1:6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of heaven?
Correct.
So like it, the kingdom to Israel.
Hey, that show you the spirit of the prophet's supposed to be in. Even though back in those days it's not quite worse as is in America, you know. Hey, they were still seeking for the kingdom, man. So how much more now in this type of society we are in? You know, we supposed to be hastening that day, man. So we asking Yahweh Shah right now through the spirit, how long should we have to endure all this? You know?
I got one. You got some up?
No, go ahead, bro.
Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 11, says, Because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done.
What's that creed? Basically, we had to go into slavery, man. You know, the curses fell upon us because that was the agreement. Okay, if we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, man, we would get kicked out of the land of Israel, and on top of that, we would no longer be the Most High's people, man. That's why Yahweh Shai had to come and make that reconciliation for us, man.
That's right.
I got a quick one. Hey, this is 2 Corinthians 12:2. I knew a man in Mashiach above 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell. The Most High knoweth such an one caught up to the third heaven. All right, and I knew such a man whether in the body or out of the body I cannot tell. The Most High knoweth, and this is the point. How was that? He was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words which is not lawful for a man to utter.
Yeah, and just going over that, that's Paul pretty much got put to death and he went to the spiritual world. I forgot the common terminology for it. What's it called?
As the body, it was out of a body, out of body.
Out of body experience.
Yeah.
You know, and it was so beautiful in the kingdom that he couldn't even utter a word, man. So it's just amazing how Yahweh Bashir Shah had something planned like this for us. We just continue to endure it, man.
And this is to prove your point. Matthew 6:10, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Good. Yahweh Shah, he's in the spiritual world. He got that dominion. He's coming back on the physical standpoint. He's going to have that dominion. And since we heirs of Yahweh Shah, Lord willing, we're going to be part of that.
Yeah, and then it was and then Paul said when he went to the third heaven, he said it was paradise. That he couldn't even speak in words how beautiful it was. So that's how the kingdom of heaven is on earth, man. Hey, as it is in heaven on earth,
That's
man.
right, man. And just mention, hey, how you know that the kingdom of heaven is paradise when that man was on the right hand side of Yahushua, and he said that when he got committed on that. Yeah, you want to get it?
Yeah, I'll get that for you,
Good.
bro.
You know, he pretty much said that you're gonna be in paradise with me, man.
right.
He maintains integrity. Okay, that's cool.
You okay?
Yeah, we
All right. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
So that's what we looking for, man. Yahushua rising with healing his wings. That's when he come with those chariots. He's gonna beam up the elect of his people, and we gonna be healed then, man. That's when we get those new bodies. We're healed. That's when the true happiness is gonna be able to come, man.
And what the scripture say, "Oh death, where's thy sting?"
Where's
man?
our sneed? Come.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right. So we're gonna have total control in the kingdom. And if you're a calf in the stall, that means you're being prosperous, man. You're growing, man. You're being nurtured.
Come. Everything we touch, man, is gonna be prosperous.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
That's when we can pretty much teach that prosperity doctrine.
That's right.
So I hope you all were edified through the Spirit, man. Again, like give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Ba'ashem, Kudash, Wakah. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to your sincere occupants. Stay strong, continue to hold on. Okay? Shalom.
Shalom, my yo.